Last night I was at a microbrewery slash pub. This is a tiny place. It's only got two tanks, even able to produce these little microbrews. The food isn't even served inside, or it's served inside. It's not even cooked inside it. They've got like a food truck attached to the back. It's a tiny little place. And the thoughts going through my head is, I am so grateful for globalization in some ways. I'm so grateful that anyone can take an idea and build a business out of it and have access to the things they need to build the business. This place looks like it's doing really well so far, and I hope that it continues to grow. And I know one of the part owners. I know one of the people that has been building this. And he's a fascinating guy. He is somebody who throws his life into this brewing process, and it gives his life. And this is going to sound weird. It's not, though. I think it's beautiful. It gives his life meaning to create wonderful beverages. And the whole process of it is unique, and the creativity of creating new things, and giving people pleasure in that way. That's all what gives his life meaning. And even though he goes through difficult times in figuring out this process and figuring out the business side and doing all these things, the ability to live out what is meaningful in his life on a daily basis carries him through those things. So this is what I want to lay out for you guys this morning. As you're listening to this, I want you to answer one of two questions. You have to answer one of these two questions, okay? And it'll make a significant difference in your life. The first question is, what gives your life meaning? What gives your life meaning, the most meaning? I want you to search the answer to that question, okay? Now, if you search that and you're looking for it and you go, I have no idea. If you feel really lost, here's the second question for you, okay? The second question is, what would it look like? What would it look like to have a life, to live a life full of meaning? What would it look like to live a life full of meaning? For me. Not for your sister, brother, parent, or child, or spouse, or whoever it is around you, okay? That doesn't it's not that it doesn't matter to you, but that's unimportant for this process right now. For this process right now, you need to figure out what gives your life meaning. Because when you figure out what gives your life meaning and you chase after it, all the hardships they don't disappear, but they have purpose now. You have significance, and you can move past them. Here's a great book to read if you are more on the side of you want to think deep thoughts. Book by Viktor Frankl. It's called Man's Search for Meaning. Viktor Frankl was a prisoner in World War II in Auschwitz and then Dachau. He went through one of the craziest concentration camps known in the Nazi era, and he came through it. He was a psychiatrist when he went in, and came out learning and growing and becoming a better man, and talks about his experiences and talks about how he found meaning in different ways. And I don't know your story. I'm willing to bet it's not as sad or lacking hope as living in Auschwitz for a few years. So explore it, learn it, and then find meaning and live out your meaning every day. Do whatever you can to find it and then live it out.